Thanks a lot. Hello, everybody. How are you? Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, good morning. I want to introduce myself for those who don't know me yet. I am Giulia Perotta. I'm the marketing manager for Italy and Spain in Wildix. And today, I would like to share with you some useful, I hope, information regarding personal branding with LinkedIn. Who knows me know that for me, LinkedIn is a sort of obsession, but is that it works. LinkedIn works for salespeople, for tech people, for marketing people, and in our industry, so tech and IT industry, in the B2B, LinkedIn is the best social media that you can use today. Before speaking about personal branding, I would like to take a step back, and I want that we are aligned on the general meaning of brand. Okay, as you can imagine, and as you can know, there are a lot of definitions of brand because a lot of businessmen and marketing people during years gave different ones. This is my favorite, by the way, is a brand is the idea or image of a specific product or service that consumers connect with by identifying the name, the logo, and the slogan. So it's the emotional and psychological relationship you have with your customers. So basically, a brand is not just logo. It's all this. It's a mix of intangible and tangible attributes symbolized in a trademark that can be managed to create value for organizations. So just to share with you two examples, these are brands. These are not just logo, not just payoff. These are brands, Nike and BMW. Let's start with the first one, so that simple mustache. I'm sure that when you look at that simple mustache, you have a lot of images, a lot of words, a lot of values that you're thinking about, because it's normal, just looking at that simple mustache. So it can be sport, can be the concept of fashion, champions, or success. In fact, Nike is one of the most famous sports brand in the world, and that simple mustache brings with it all these values, all these images. And what about this brand, BMW? We already spoke a lot about BMW in those days. What are, in that case, the words that you are thinking about? Take 2 seconds. Could be car, luxury, free time, success, other time. So this is the same of Nike's example. This is not just a logo. This is a brand that is telling stories to customers, that is making customers dream. And even if you may think about different aspects of this brand, so it could be moto or can be other stuff, it's the same. The most important thing is that you're still led to perceive that there is a word behind that logo, and this word is a brand. And now, coming back to the personal brand, what is the personal brand? We have to do very good in making the same thing with us as professionals. But I have good news for you today. You make personal branding every day. Maybe you don't know that is personal branding, but you make it every day. When you attend a trade show here at the UCC Summit, when you go to a business lunch, to an interview, you know exactly how to behave, how to dress, how to speak. You know exactly in every situation. So this is personal brand. You have a brand and you manage it in the best way because you are professionals and you perfectly know how to do it. Now, what is the challenge that you have in that moment, in that specific period in which we are? The challenge is not to jump with an umbrella. The challenge is that you have to bring your values, your characteristics, your concepts, your images that are linked to you as professional in the digital world. Because as you perfectly know, we live now in a digital era. And so we have, because I know that you are very good professionals, but does the internet knows it? Does the other people on the world that are connecting in the World Wide Web know that you are very good professionals? That you can offer the best services, the best sales? We have to be there. And if you don't want to trust me, it's okay. You should trust the numbers. Usually numbers don't lie. This is a statistic, a research that Hootsuite and We Are Social made every year. Is a sort of digital picture of the world. And as you can see, these numbers are quite impressive. So the 60% of the global population are mobile users. The 58% are internet users, so goes on internet every day. And the 38%, so roughly, as you can see, 4 billion, are active social media users. That means that they use social media every day, roughly 4 billion people. So, as you can easily understand, among this data, there are your potential customers, your potential colleagues, the talents you want to attract to your company to work with. And these are just numbers. So how do those people behave in the internet? Like this. This is what happens on internet in 1 minute, okay? As you can see, these are very impressive data because there are a lot of things that we do in 1 minute on the internet with social media, with YouTube, with WhatsApp, Google, Netflix. So your customers, your potential customers, your enemies, your competitions are here. So not only you have to be there, but you have to behave like a pro. And speaking about our industry, so the B2B industry, tech and IT, the most important social network is for sure LinkedIn, okay? And doesn't matter if you are a salesperson, tech person, marketing person, you have to take care of your personal branding here. LinkedIn was founded in 2002 as the first professional social network. So at the beginning, LinkedIn wasn't very successful because people were not used to use social network for a professional way. They were used to use Facebook, Instagram for their free time, sharing holidays photo, and blah, blah, blah. So at the beginning, it was very successful. But then, it took some time for people to trust LinkedIn. But then, year after year, people, companies, start understanding the powerful of LinkedIn. In fact, in 2017, Microsoft bought LinkedIn for more than $26 billion. So, if Microsoft has invested so much money, it means that there is a value on LinkedIn, isn't it? Today, on LinkedIn, there are 660 million members in more than 200 countries and regions worldwide. That means that you have to be there looking at those numbers, okay? What I always say is that you don't have, starting from tomorrow, to forget phone calls, emails, and whatever. This is just another channel for free that you have. So you can start adding this channel in your strategy. So don't forget about the others, for sure. But this is very, very, very powerful. This is the digital trust ranking of Business Insight Intelligence. And as you can see, for the third year, LinkedIn win the awards of the most trusted social networks. Why? Because basically, professionals share on LinkedIn useful information. Very useful information, business information. They're focused on business on LinkedIn. It's not like Facebook where you can be focused on business, but also on your free time, like Instagram or Twitter. On LinkedIn, basically now, unfortunately, there are some cats photos that are starting to be shared, but let's hope that this trend will end. But basically, the most important thing is that on LinkedIn is a real database. Without GDPR problems, because we don't have this problem of LinkedIn, is a real database updating in real time where you can find and contact potential customer or the person you need, finding them on business criteria like job description, industry of the company, and a lot of information. So to sum up, LinkedIn today is the most important social network in a B2B industry. And I would like to share with you today, even if I have not too much time, the most important features on LinkedIn that you can apply also starting from today. Let's start with the most important feature of LinkedIn, the most important part, that is your personal profile. I'm not speaking about company page. I'm speaking about your personal profile. This is. Of course, as I told you with LinkedIn, you can contact the professional, you need to contact, okay? But before doing it, it's important that you take care of your own image. In real life, it's the same. As I said before you go on a meeting or a business meeting, you prepare yourself. You know exactly how to behave. On LinkedIn, it's the same. You cannot add people to your network if you don't have a professional profile. It doesn't work. So the most important features of the personal profile are these, because these are immediately visible when a professional landed on your profile. Background pic, profile pic, headline, and the summary. Regarding the picture, upload it. Please put a picture, a background, and a professional profile picture. Avoid selfies. No selfies taken in the car, in the beach, no beer, not here. It's okay on Facebook, it's okay on Instagram, but here, put a photo that would be the more professional that you can. The headline. Here you have 120 characters that you can use to explain who you are, how you do your job. So don't use these 120 characters only to say marketing manager and wild dicks. Say something more about you, because the headline is immediately visible, also in the search results. When a person is looking for you in the search results of the people on LinkedIn, they will see photo and headline. So this is very important. And then, last but not least, the summary. As you can see, the first 3 lines are the most important because they are immediately visible. So use the first 3 lines of the summary to explain who you are, what your company is doing, what are you looking for on LinkedIn. Remember, this is not your curriculum, and this is not your cover letter. Here you have the opportunity to say something more about yourself, to speak about yourself, the goal you achieved, the dreams you have. Here you can present you as professional, but also as a people, as a person, not only as an IT manager of a big company, no, but as Mark, Susie, as a person. We are in a social network. Don't forget it. Professional, but also a social network. And to fix your profile, unfortunately, I cannot go deeper on this, but my suggestion is be professional. Tell your story. People love story. So tell your story on your personal profile. Remember the keywords. Complete all the sections that you have on your profile. Job experience, education, certification, and whatever. And don't forget your goals. Why you want to use LinkedIn starting from tomorrow. Don't forget your goals. How many of you bought a gym membership and went only twice, felt guilty, but kept complaining about being out of shape? I'm not judging you, I'm with you. So, on LinkedIn, it's the same. If you just do a super personal profile, but you don't use LinkedIn, it won't work. You have to use LinkedIn. And what I mean when I say that you have to use LinkedIn, share content and build your network. About the content, my suggestion is to tell your story and the story of your company, sharing posts. It's difficult to suggest a number. 3, 4 posts per week could be good. Put photo is a social media, not only text. Use hashtag, be social. As you can see, LinkedIn is one of the best content distribution channels out there. So use LinkedIn. If you're not going to use LinkedIn, it's very difficult to notice you on the home page of my LinkedIn. If you don't post anything, I won't see you. And when to post to LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a social network, but it's a professional one. So my suggestion is to post during working days, better Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, between 10 and 11 a.m. Try to do it. Try to do it, and I perfectly know that you will see the difference between posts shared in other times or in other days, like Saturday, for example. Because on Facebook, we go also on Saturday, on Sunday, because we use it for our personal life. But on LinkedIn, basically, except me, but it's another story, no one goes on LinkedIn on Saturday and Sunday because we connect this social network with professional purposes. So this is the first things you have to do when I say use LinkedIn. And the second thing, that is the most important features maybe of LinkedIn, is to build a network. LinkedIn is a real database, as I told you before, updated in real time. I don't know one tool, except LinkedIn, that allows you to find in 1 minute the IT manager of a company in the food and beverage sector that has the headquarters in Berlin with 50 employees. 10 seconds. And you can find exactly the decision maker, so your buyer persona, and you can contact him or her. 2 minutes. I don't know one other tool that allows you to do this. And you don't have GDPR problems, because when you subscribe to LinkedIn, you accept everything. So don't worry about it. You can contact who you want through LinkedIn. So the first important thing is to understand the difference between first-degree network, second, and third. Is the icon with the number, put it where there is the name. First degree means that we are friends, so we are connected. Second degree, the most important, means that we have connections, so friends in common. Third degree, nothing in common. So here is the most important part, because here you will have your potential customer and your potential partners or employees or talents that you want to attract to your company. So as you can easily understand, the first important thing is to build a first-degree network. Why? Because LinkedIn is one, maybe the only social media that allows those groups to see your posts. So on Facebook, it's not like this. On Facebook, only my friend can see my posts. LinkedIn, no. Also, the connection that you are in common can see your post. And this is very, very useful. So as you can easily understand, the most important thing, as I told you, is to build a first degree, because the more connections and friends we have there, the more second connection we have. How to build a first degree quality network? Quality means know your friends, quality networks. So first suggestion, you know a lot of people, you know a lot of professionals. Every time that you met a person on a trade show, here at the UCC Summit, a sponsor, a provider, a colleague, add him or her on LinkedIn. Let's start with this. Every time you know a professional relevant for your business, add him or her on LinkedIn. Use LinkedIn as an agenda when you can put all the person you know. Then take all the business card that you have. Take all the business card that you have, look the list of the people, of the professional, and add them on LinkedIn. And then, last but not least, use the tool. This is for free. The LinkedIn gives to you. You can connect your email account to see exactly who you know that are on LinkedIn. And the last icon, you can upload a file, an Excel file. Do you have a named list? Perfect. You can upload the file, and LinkedIn tell you who of those lists is present on LinkedIn. And you can add him or her. How? Because this is the most difficult part, because a lot of people told me, OK, I found the potential customers, my potential customer, I add him, and nothing happens. Yes, I know. Yes, nothing happens. It's not that you add the person of LinkedIn. It's that LinkedIn allows you to start a relevant conversation with a person that you don't know. With a cold call, it's very difficult to start a conversation with a potential customer. With an email, it's different. But this is a social network. So when you find the potential customer that you need, and maybe you don't know the name, but you can find with this free tool of the criteria, job description, city, company, add him or her. And my suggestion is to customizing the message that you have by default. You know that by default on LinkedIn you have a default message that is, hi, I want to add you to my LinkedIn network. If you use this, the other person can accept or no, but then it will be difficult to start a conversation. Let's customize the message. Let's invest 1 minute of your time to see the profile of the potential customer that you are inviting and say, hey, Mark, pleased to meet you. I am Giulia. I'm the marketing manager of Wildix. I saw your profile, and I see that both of us work in a unified communication industry and live in Barcelona. So it would be a pleasure for me to have you in my LinkedIn network. I think that this person will answer to me. Thanks, Giulia. And then I will wait 2, 3, 4 days, and I will send another message to this person, because the goal is not to sell on LinkedIn. The goal is to plan a call or a demo or a business lunch with LinkedIn. So you have the possibility to find the potential customers that you need and to contact them with a free tool that works. This is my favorite quote, people buy from people. You know it. So we like people. So on LinkedIn, you can be Giulia, and not only the marketing manager of Wildix. You can be Giulia, and I can be the person I am with my dreams, with my values, and I will share this info. And I can add the people, and I can add not only the IT manager of SAP, but Mark, that lives in Barcelona. I see the face of Mark. I can have a lot of information thanks to LinkedIn. With a cold call or email, that would be impossible. So my suggestion for today is, let's take care of your personal brand. It's important. Doesn't mind if you are a salespeople or a tech people, because you know everyone in a company sell. You know it, not only salesperson. Everyone sell in a company. The tech, the marketing, the accounting, everyone. So take care of your personal brand, of your digital personal brand. Let's go digital, and let's use LinkedIn. So thanks for your attention. I finished for today, and it will be a pleasure. Thanks a lot.